Actually, wait, you'd mentioned checking out from a dungeon, right? Okay, we can fast travel now, finally. And you had said... in Mercia? Menencia, you mean, I think? And do you mean the Earth Spirit Temple? Because we already went in there. And actually, I wonder if we could give the Earth Spirit Temple a shot. We're level... Actually, I'm gonna say no. At level 15, maybe, because then we're only 10 levels behind. Alright, that's 2 fast travel points. I don't know why. And this one that actually works. Do it, you know you want to. I will, but later. Not right now at the moment.
Looks like we've warped into that pit of astral energy.
Retirement plans. What's that, Skit?
I wonder what Helganquil civilization was like at its zenith.
I can imagine that'd be something you'd take an interest in.
There's no question it must have been advanced, like none either world has ever seen. We could surely stand to learn a thing or two from such a people.
I get that you're itching to delve into its history, but we've got bigger fish to fry right now.
Put a pin in it, and you can do all the research you want when you retire.
I can think of worse things than a retirement dedicated to research. As for whether Rena is amenable to an aging specimen...
It's a little early to be giving it serious thought just yet.
A man can dream, though. A man can dream.
Oh, we didn't say there's anything wrong with dreaming.
In your case, Dohalim, dreams have a habit of spiraling into something else.
You'll need to stay with us for now, though. You're too helpful to let retire.
Why do I feel this is less of a compliment and more of an ultimatum?
Just a friendly suggestion.
And another one. Keeping up with the Helganquil.
Hey! Hey, I just realized something!
Is this about dinner last night? I didn't realize those ingredients were off.
What?
What?
No! I mean, wait, you fed us rotten food?
Rinwell, the point.
Oh, yeah, right. So I was thinking about those armored soldiers we've seen. There are regular Renans inside them, right?
Yeah, they're designed to make whoever's wearing them stronger. At least, I think that's the idea.
Right. So it kind of begs the question then, why are they made so huge?
I don't know, makes them more intimidating, I guess? Or maybe all that tech wizardry inside takes up a lot of space.
You don't think it's weird how the armored soldiers are the exact same height as the Helganquil?
Can't say I'd ever noticed it till now. And?
Connect the dots, Law!
Okay, let me get this straight. You think the armored suits might have originally been designed to allow Renans to work alongside the Helganquil?
Huh. But if that's true, what would that mean?
It would mean... just that, I guess. But still, don't you think it's kind of interesting?
Not hugely. Hey, Kisara, well, I've got you. What's on tonight's menu? Because I was thinking, maybe meat?
Get him, Hoodle.
What did I do?
Oh, now you want to listen. Keep pecking, Hoodle!
Ow, ow, ow! Seriously, what the hell?
And of course, there's another one unlocked, thinning the herd.
You know, guys, when you think about it, we've taken out a lot of Zoogles. Like, a whole lot.
You can say that again. If one thing's for certain in this world, it's that wherever we go, we'll always end up bumping into them.
Isn't it weird that they're still so plentiful? You don't think the Renans have, like, a ranch where they breed them, do you?
Certainly in all of my years, I've never heard of them constructing such a massive facility on Dana, let alone up in Lenegus.
The only thing I can think of, then, is that the feral ones must be reproducing on their own.
There's also no organized effort on our part to hunt them down, so it's difficult to fully exterminate them.
Exterminate them? Whoa, don't you think that's maybe a little harsh?
What do you mean?
Zeugles originally used to be living creatures native to Dana and Rena, right? Being genetically modified isn't their fault.
You're right. Zeugles were only created because of us Renans. We altered the original creatures to suit our own ends.
First, people made Zeugles, and then we let them go. And now we're trying to kill them because they're a threat. They really have only seen the very worst, huh?
I hope we find a way to be able to live side by side with them one day.
It's a nice thought, but they attack towns and cities. What else are we supposed to do?
Aside from the strays that have gone wild, it's worth remembering that Renans are able to keep them somewhat under control.
If we had distinct territories that didn't overlap, that might reduce the danger they pose.
Well, I guess when you look at it that way, maybe people and Zeugles aren't so different after all.
Now story, finally.
Helganquil!
Guess they don't need their Red Woman disguises anymore.
Wait, can you understand us?
It's no use. We're not going to get through to them.
So they really are being controlled. In that case, we've got no choice.
I wonder if it's possible to have a deaf
I knew
Helganquil.
there was something off here.
They're not pulling punches. We have no choice but to beat them at their own game.
I've risen! Don't mind if I do! Celestial Helio! Hey, one at a time! You got company! My astral energy! Celestial hammer!
Actually, hold on.
The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that!
Just had a thought right now. These might be the one enemy, and that's right, you had a new one. These might be the one enemy that my counterattack thing would do fuck all for me, just because looks like these guys actually do not have many attacks that they would go into. They're just very passive, so my damage is gonna be very low.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Xion actually look frustrated.
It exploded?
Don't get caught in the blast!
I've risen! Electric zone!
They're uninterrupted.
What would I do without you? Celestial!
Yeah, like right there, the first hit did 400, but now it's going only 200.
Come on, one final push.
Let's do this together, Alphen.
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Alright, so the Helganquil will be the one enemy that, like, we're just gonna do next to no damage on ourselves unless we start channeling the big spells.
Alphen,
I can't forgive them for what they've done, but I hate killing them. They don't even know why they're fighting. How does that even make them any different from the Danan slaves?
Perhaps. However, if we don't make a choice, the guilt of not doing anything will be that much worse.
Yeah, I know. I hate for it to be like this. But if it happens again, you won't find me hesitating to act.
I wonder if we're going to get attacked again.
If we lose heart now, this whole mission is over. We have to stay the course.
Wait, Helganquil's legacy. Another one. And no
I
one ever
thought
came
there'd
back
be more
here.
dirt and rocks and stuff underneath the hollowed ocean, but it's all artificial.
I would imagine they're remnants left behind by the Helganquil, seeing as there's little actual land remaining.
It's incredible. Do you think it stretches all the way down to the center of the planet?
Hey, these guys built Lenegus, remember? They probably did this in a weekend.
If they had the power to create things like this, did they really only use those immense capabilities to serve the Great Spirit? Or rather, was that the only use the Great Spirit let them use their capabilities for?
Oh, another one. Hogan.
We haven't seen anyone here except Helganquil. Looks like this place really is their home planet.
The true citizens of Rena, What a shame that they have become nothing more than puppets to the Great Spirit. To think of the promise their accomplishments once held. They had the potential to be great indeed.
Do you think we could have got along with them? You know, if we had met under different circumstances. Like
all of us, you mean? I suppose it's difficult to say for sure. We don't even know if they would see us as being on an equal level with them or not.
I think we may have had the chance once, before the Renin Great Spirit came along and changed everything.
You and Alphen both share an optimism. A strong willingness to believe in hope.
Do you think that's foolish?
On the contrary, I should like to take a leaf from your book myself. In tragedy's aftermath, hope is all we have.
And another one, onward to the center.
Just look at the size of that thing. The Helganquil's technology certainly is impressive. And they don't seem to do things by halves either. In the past 300 years. No, even before that. Just how many people, Renin or Danon, do you think have ever seen this?
Regarding the past 3 centuries at least, I'd say there's a good chance that we're the first. Also, while I get that it's impressive and all, I'm just amazed you're still standing around gawping at it at a time like this. Sometimes I wonder about your priorities.
I can understand where he's coming from. More to the point, does anyone know where it leads?
What do you mean where it leads? To the center of the planet, of course.
And that doesn't strike you as sounding just a little bit, oh, I don't know, far? There has to be a quicker way to get there, right?
Yeah. With all this technology at their fingertips, it seems pretty unlikely that they'd make that kind of journey on foot. There must be some kind of device somewhere. Let's see if we can figure out how to use it.
Borrow one of their contraptions? You're either brave or out of your mind.
If it works for them, there's no reason it wouldn't for us. Why make things harder for ourselves?
You know what he's like, Law. Once he gets an idea in his head, there's no talking him out of it.
I wonder if we can, actually. Oh, no, they actually have Zeugles here, too. It's not just the regular enemies. Or not just Helganquil.
Brace yourselves! This one's tough!
In a bind?
The Earth throbbing.
Leave now. In here, these ones can run rings around us. Here goes. One last far beyond the darkest sky. I call upon thee. Here's evil. Freeze Lancer, shooting star.
Prepare to be sealed, though.
Oh, God.
Actually, perhaps sound is more appropriate.
They are weak to
Let's
that.
talk more doing. Far beyond the darkest.
Wait, no, what am I? Shooting star? I thought it was Divine Saber, actually. Like, this motherfucker.
One more. Bullseye. Light. Inferno crossing. Light astral energy. Photon blast. I'm out of ammo. Astral energy.
In an instant! Impact cross!
Good to know my training is paying off.
I have to remember what I said on my columns because I thought it did Divine Saber there. And another skit, Free Will.
I wonder how the Renins avoided being mind-controlled like the Helganquil. Do you think it might have something to do with the fact that they were originally Danons?
I'd say it's likely. Which is pretty ironic when you think about it.
Ironic?
The Renins have committed grave injustices against the Danons. But it was all of their own volition, not because they were being controlled. Now, it turns out they themselves were once Danons too.
Which must mean that the root of their evil isn't the Great Spirit, but something inherent in all of us. Our free will.
Now hang on, though. It was that same free will that allowed Xion and Dohalim to choose to fight alongside us. Without it, we wouldn't have been able to beat hatred and forge all those connections we've made. Free will is what saved us, right?
Law's entirely right. In any case, it certainly can't hurt to look on the bright side every now and then.
Yeah. Where there's hope, there's a way.
What'd he say?
He said, without a doubt.
And there's no way to confirm what he said. I gotta remember all my button combos.
Is this a dead end?
It appears this whole room functions as an
No.
elevator. That apparatus there is likely what's used to control it.
Yeah, elevator. Why couldn't they just make a random door be the elevator and then it just pops out in the next room? Why did they have to make? Oh, that's why.
Where did they come from?
Less worry, more action. Concentrate.
We're good to go.
Sleep now.
Here's evil.
Your wings won't save you from me.
Fire. Here's a healing art.
I think we can get through this.
I've got
Don't let up until it's over.
Who said anything about letting off?
Wait, are you weak to? I think they are weak to light. Or lightning, possibly. Gonna double check.
Between heaven and earth. A wailing banshee of lightning. Divine lightning. Go get him. Bullseye. Blah, blah, blah.
More Stukos?
Keep calling, take them down.
Raging storm.
Don't much.
Burning strike.
Okay, you guys were this. Alright.
In here.
Oh god, nope. That worked out still.
No more Miss Nice Girl.
Wait, can I?
Celestial. I'll take it from here.
Yeah, you can very easily just cast that immediately if you use
Deluge roar.
Aerial Spell.
Alvin. Astral energy.
Say no more.
Well done.
Oh god, really? From the air?
Celestial hammer. Time to go. More incoming. Glacial spear. Pierce evil. Electric shock. Freeze laser. Hurricane strike. Celestial. Water. Hear my call.
Your astral arts are truly incredible.
Every little bit helps, right?
Indeed it does.
Wait a second, I'm just noticing that they're all just spawning infinitely. Hold up.
A chain between heaven
Oh
and
dear
earth.
god, tell me that's how they're gonna make this dungeon feel longer.
Divine savior.
I don't know why I just noticed that.
Heaven and earth. A wailing banshee of lightning. Will this heal? Healing circle. Celestial hammer.
Be careful not to overdo it.
Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Cyclone.
Here I go.
Nice technique.
Yeah, they just keep on spawning. Holy shit, that's what they're gonna do.
Wailing banshee of lightning.
That's why they made it an entire room.
Sleep now. Radiant here. On guard. Right back at ya. Hear me. Celestial hammer. Strike. Hear my call. A chain between heaven and earth.
This could be
A
stupid.
wailing banshee of lightning. Divine savior. I
Go to
can
you.
do it all day.
Another one, so they overlap a little bit there.
Here goes. Reinforcements.
Oh god. No, they just keep spawning.
Celestial hammer of my healing arts to accomplish this. Celestial resurrection.
Wait, someone died. I didn't even notice that.
This one's mine.
This one's mine.
Radiant go down.
Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
Reinforcements incoming.
Not a problem. A chain between heaven and earth. Annihilation. A wailing banshee of lightning.
Can't get out of this.
Annihilation.
Where are you going?
Divine savior.
And then there.
I'm on a roll.
You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both.
Can't this burning strike. Electric shock. Celestial hammer.
Glacial spear.
Pierce evil. Freeze laser. Burning strike. Take that.
Rising Wyvern. Force Blast.
By the power of water. Hurricane strike.
Burn in hell.
This one's mine. Strike. A chain between heaven and earth.
Let me get this charged
A
up.
wailing banshee of
Wait,
lightning.
nope,
This
never mind.
ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
There you go, Alvin.
It's time to end this battle.
I'm right beside you.
I highly doubt we're gonna end it here soon at all, though. Let me get this spell loaded and then wait until Star's done with her thing because I don't want to cancel my spell charge.
Your skills are formidable. They belie your youth.
Really? It's my RC to be thinking, not me.
Give yourself more credit.
Finish this.
Alvin, astral energy.
Say no more.
Okay, this looks like it actually might be the end.
Astral energy.
Say no more.
Thank God. What the hell was that? Just to go
Am I
one
on a roll or
floor
what?
down?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Even in such a harsh environment as this, there are still creatures here?
You think they're native to Rena? Or could they be Zeugles somehow?
Whatever they are, they're dangerous.
Oh dear
Watch
God,
yourself
there's just
around
more
them.
of them
You
here.
think that pit stretches all the way to Rena's core?
We'll fight you. Wait, no, it combine the fuck!
Got a really bad feeling about this.
Get the heartbeat!
Where are you going? If it's in the sky, it's mine.
Going in!
I never miss.
This one's mine!
I can carve through armor!
Got flyers!
I've got this. Chain between handling.
All yours!
Keep them in that little group.
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Go get him. Who wants to die?
Piercing roar!
Light astral energy.
Turn the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
Show me what my art can do. Rise and a chain between heaven and earth.
Wait, no! I just saw the dog over there going at me. Let me focus on you guys.
Don't mention it.
I'm glad to know someone's got my back.
No further!
Alright, now they're both trapped.
Looking good out there.
Just getting started.
That's the spirit. Take no prisoners.
Your astral arts are truly incredible.
Every little bit helps. Do it. Right?
Indeed, it does.
Astral energy.
Say no more. Got it.
Well done.
I love it. It's a weird way to play her, though.
Your arts are really incredible.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Like, of all the characters so far this game has, Rinwell and Kisara are the ones that I enjoy the most.
Alpin. Astral
Though,
energy.
admittedly, Kisara is reliant on it not being a fast enemy. With the fast enemy, I'm gonna fuck up every single counterpoint
Make
that
us
the
proud,
enemy will
Alpin.
have.
Yeah, we're counting on you.
I guess I am
What?
too.
Alright, I'm down here, I guess.
Whoa.
Why is there just one big enemy here? And it's another mantis.
We're in for a long slog with this one. This one's mine.
This one's mine.
Can't get out of this!
I think I'll pass on the handshake.
This one's mine!
Wait, does it have a weak point? It does not.
Demon Fang!
Let's keep up the pressure. Think you can fly? Look sharp. How do you like being pounded into shape?
I can carve through
This
armor!
one's mine.
Don't charge away.
Charge.
Thanks, Kisara.
Can't get out of this! How about this?
Or something? Yep. People are learning stuff and I don't even know how. I'm not sure if it's level or location or anything else like that sometimes. I can never understand how people learn these things. How these characters will learn. Oh god, dashing, I'm dead.
Demon Fang!
Everyone, get back. It's too dangerous.
It's on!
Celestial hammer.
Prepare to be burned in hell!
Electrical. First aid.
Take this!
Celestial hammer. Here's a healing arc. Light astral energy. Photon blast.
Finish it!
This ends now.
Consider
So
yourself
close to
finished.
being dead. Red Black's Royal Guard. It's a good fighting style in DMC. You know that.
I got it.
Got what?
I can chop up vegetable scraps and use them in the seasonings.
Should've known that's what it was gonna be about. These structures don't look like anything built by the Renans. Or even what we saw in the Forbidden Zone.
Why
Perhaps
is
this is the true architectural style of the Helganquil.
there was a door on the upper area, but not the door in the lower area?
Perhaps
Which
the
way
opposite,
is the way we need to
given their situation.
go? Actually,
Mean like how some places favor building stuff with
I'm not
stone,
sure if I'm even going the right way
others
right
rely
now.
on wood?
And oh, never mind. Maybe because they're Helganquil now.
This won't be easy. Light astral energy. Don't be such a pessimist.
And like Gunslinger, Gunslinger's fucking fun. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it isn't. It's just like I enjoy counter like gameplay quite a bit, even if I'm never really good at it.
I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Feel.
Time to let it rip.
Strike. We're good to go.
Eat dirt.
In here.
think you can get through this?
Don't let up in an instant! Impact block!
Brown and Monkey. On a sugar high regardless. That's Trickster, yeah.
Through!
That is definitely Trickster.
Now! Scarlet and...
That's the original one we had.
This is the power of the blazing sword!
Wait, what's over here?
Those thorns.
What do you hide?
I'm not letting them get in our way!
Holy
This
cloak.
might be some decent equipment.
Is that for me? Actually pretty good. Nice.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
Yeah, I think we're going the right way, because I'm noticing a lot of you have to beat this enemy to move forward things. At least it feels weirdly familiar to how you would gate off progression, because you can't walk around it, right? Yeah, you can't. You have to fight this thing.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Double Demon Fang!
Ice prison! Careful! It has
Alright, it has no weak point either.
Not today!
lunar corruption! Power! Lunar blast! Hurricane
No
strike!
further! Look sharp! Now you see what I can do!
Up in the air.
Amazing.
Because we can free them, apparently.
Water! Hear my call!
I forget if you have a charge attack. I know you have a roar when you get out of stealth sometimes.
No further!
You made me angry. That was a bad idea.
Ice prison! Lunar flame!
Take this!
Flaming meteor!
Now you see what I can do!
Yep, there's that roar attack that I know that he does.
Healing shower!
And just like that, I'm back in it. Start by holding the front line. No sooner said
Can I
than
freeze you
done.
one more time? No, maybe not at the moment.
Very bad!
I don't feel so good.
Apparently someone else triggered it. I think that would have been Shion. She has freezing land.
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! That firepower of yours is really something.
I could say the same.
Now to think about it, how am I going to be able to make the new gear if I'm with all the parts I'm getting? Yeah, the enemies aren't a problem at the moment anymore. Will that guy chase us? So admittedly, is it not a problem because we have... I didn't see what I got right there. I want to assume it was armor of some kind. Alright, now I don't know what it is. Heavy treat? No. It looked like it was... might have been one of the fragments or a chameleon hide. Not sure. Or it might have been a costume? No, because that's what we got from the story stuff, so... I need to see what we got then. I'm assuming a heavy treat then. But with all the parts I'm getting, is there going to even be a merchant that I can do all this, like, make new things at all? Ooh, rock. I'm noticing my CP is still down, even with Shion having CP reduction stuff on.
I have a bad feeling
Chain
about
between
this.
heaven and earth! And wailing bamboo lightning! Sleep now! It's in the sky, it's mine! Mega ray! Hurricane strike! Going in!
Where's... Two are right here, sure.
Searing flame! Reload! Raging storm! Let me show you what my arm is Not much longer to go.
Come on, one final push.
Why did I get some points back there, actually? I think it's because someone... Nobody died, though. I think that was Chris.
Flaming pillar, fire!
Done with Alpha 2. Yeah, you're right.
Hurricane corruption! By the power of water! You got company!
Smashing Fang!
Alright. Is the story.
How much longer will our healing arts last?
Probably not very, but at the same time, there's a transfer, not a elevator now. So what is this? Don't be a shortcut. Don't be a shortcut. Okay, no, it's a new area. Good. I think. But holy shit, it's just gonna be a gauntlet, isn't it? Well, actually, maybe not. Hold on. There's something over here. That is another... Alright, we're gonna use something to get our CP back. A lucky bank. Lucky
I found
bangle.
some equipment.
What is that? Assuming here, item drop right up. I don't care about that at the moment.
Let me take a look at it.
3 minutes post fight screen. I don't know if I necessarily miss it, but I already fought something like you once. Let's use a orange gel. We shouldn't need much CP for this, I think, right?
This won't be easy. Celestial Runner! Don't be such a pessimist.
Wait.
As if the normal
charge.
creepy crawlies aren't disgusting enough.
I can carve through armor! Tiger Blade!
This one's mine!
I
Damn
never
it.
miss.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to break him. No, we did. Nice. Stay there, please. Stay there, please. Stay there, please. Stay there, please.
And just like that, I'm back in.
Start by holding the front line.
No sooner said than done. Now you've gone and ticked me off.
Hear my call. Glacial outstanding form.
Now or never.
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare Demolisher!
Aerial form, like of Rinwell, just feels weird sometimes because Celestial Hammer is weird to aim. Like it aims where your analog stick is pointing, but you cannot change where the camera lets you see. So sometimes you just gotta blind fire and hope.
Let's refrain from losing.
And I can miss shots real fucking easily when I want to, and even sometimes when I don't. What is this? And more Helganku. These ones seem like they're far apart, though. Can I avoid them? I can. Good. Alright, we have to go through this way. And this one looks like it's avoidable as well. That one is not. But that means, yep, there's something here. Press E for some reason. Rare plates. That is probably for Alphen, right? Oh no, it's you. All right. Her getting just a lot of defense is real
This
fucking
must
nice.
be the work of Providence.
Prava what now?
It means destiny. I think it's a bit of an exaggeration, though.
Brace yourself!
You are level 53 now. Actually, I might have to use the gel because I did not notice our CPU was so low from the beginning.
Two heads? That's not even fair.
Now you see what I can do. This one's
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
It's actually Scarlet Outburst, not Inferno, according to that method. All right, sure.
Hear my call. Hurricane Strike. On guard. Light astral energy. Photon blaster. Light astral. Light astral energy. Celestial.
Be careful not to overdo it.
Yeah, don't die, guitar, please.
shattering the pieces. Attack time.
Where are you going? On guard.
I'll take you all on.
I think that's gonna stop this attack right there.
Flare Demolisher. Flaming
Here's a healing
Meteor.
art. Celestial Renegade.
Down. Your orders.
Radiant Spear. Ice Prison.
Inferno.
Wait, hold on. The other head, I think, is green.
Going in. I'm out of ammo. I'm all stuffed up. Mega ray.
Knock one of that.
Oh, two-sided. Here, let me help. Do it.
In an instant!
Impact block.
It's a weird feeling. These, like, when you're in the
I
air, the
wonder if
spells
we
are
can make new
instants,
weapons with
but
this.
the big, like, the actual incantation spells feel more impactful, despite this thing pretty much matching them in damage. It's... Why do I hear... Oh, the enemy's on the other side. Gotcha. You do I not want to fight right now. I might have to just to get this rock. Never mind. He apparently has a non-aggro range over here. That one I will have to, though. But there's a room to the side, and I should have enough to get rid of... Never mind. It looks like it's them guarding a chest, right? Yep. That's going to be annoying.
Square in?
Let me just preemptively use a 30% right here.
For a long slog with this one.
A chain between heaven and earth.
Can't get out of this.
Insects
Armor
should stay on the
robot,
ground.
save you.
Let me charge up one of these.
Airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for you.
Second one I'm going to do just at once as well.
A wailing banshee of lightning. Divine speed. One more time.
Wait, no, that was not the dash. Fuck. Well, I just wasted my... Okay, good. We can at least cancel
Consider yourself
whatever animation they were trying to load right there.
It's time to end this battle.
I'm right beside you.
Now we're not
Mega ray.
no further.
Nice work. Anything in armor is all to bring you down.
Didn't get the flying guys, unfortunately, but I think they're probably the least of the problems right now. But they can interrupt animation and make us, like, really struggle a bit.
Get out of this.
Out of the way.
You all on.
Thank God, because I was here for the save.
Flare the Malisa. How about this?
Zach, get out of the... Fuck.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Ow.
Shield and
Not today.
Stop charging, good sir.
do it.
Kisara, Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Cyclone.
I still got a ways to go.
Alright, what is it? An elemental cape. That is for Dohalim, I believe. Yep. He's gonna have still fucking no resistance because of his equipment, but still. Sorry. When you get to almost the point of no return, you're gonna go back pedal and kick the gnome's ass, right? Probably, yeah. I just want to make sure I'm at least level 50. That's the thing I'm trying to get right now.
Nice and tough.
I'm gonna try both it and the bird at least one time. Because now that we have proper gear and hopefully level to match it, we can actually take it on.
Leave the Chargers to me.
It can hide itself? Amazing.
In a bind,
A chain between heaven and earth.
I can carve through armor. Shield.
Actually, this will be better on you guys.
Divine savior.
Eat dirt.
God, these guys take so long to break that I'd rather to
This ends now.
combo it up than they would break. Or their break animation is
Time
just
to end this battle.
not that noticeable at the moment.
Never miss.
Ow. The tail actually hit me.
Will this help?
Through all this pain.
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare the Malisa.
Let me show you.
Oh wait, wrong one. This has to do light.
I'm going to need you.
Because yeah, he's just gonna die right there.
Maybe my arts do have a place in this world.
I don't have much left.
Can we freeze you?
Better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both.
Oh, Alpha's dead actually right now. Didn't even notice that.
Hasten.
You're gonna roar? No, you're not.
I'm free.
There's the roar.
Mega ray.
I'll stop its charge.
Stop that.
I have no limits.
On guard! I'll smash you!
I'm not done.
Chain between heaven and earth.
All that running around is catching up with you.
No, I don't think that's it.
Coming through.
Oh, come on. I know my Vine Saver and when I was gonna start throwing ice.
Scarlet Inferno. Demon Fang.
Ice Spirit, do it! Alpin, astral energy!
Say no more.
Good to know my training is
I still have way too many luminous astral crystals. They just have no use for me right now. Thank God I didn't miss this. That would have been properly fucked. I also have nowhere to save now. Fortune save is all they give you apparently. So, back on this one. What's the boss?
What do you think this place was for?
What the hell? Are they asleep?
No, they appear to be well preserved. However, they are all dead.
Dead? So this is a mass grave?
Looks that way. However, none of them appear to be Helganquil.
Bear in mind that Renans were originally Danans, who were remade and sent to live on Lenegus. Knowing that, they would have needed a place to perform the procedure somewhere.
And that place is here, I assume.
So what you're saying is that all of these are Danon, or rather Renin bodies?
Most likely, yes. It must have been abandoned for one reason or another.
There are so many of them. They were all taken away, but never given the chance to wake.
There's people that were taken in, but just never... Have we been through a lot of this in Xenoblade, Xenogears, Gears? Maybe. Possibly, quite probably. And where's the boss, though? Okay, I was gonna say, you look like the beetle, but no, you're not. Not at all.
What is that thing?
Something we have to fight if we want to get across, it seems.
Be careful! It's huge!
I want to bet the glowing head's the weak points.
What is with all the
Okay, no, that's actually not the weak point. It's just part of the body. Oh god, no, no, no. It's gonna jump!
All bets are off when it comes to this thing.
Where are you going? Look sharp.
Take this!
How
Can't get out of this!
One more.
vulnerable are you to just... Oh wait, someone's got a weakness. Looks like light might still be a weak... Oh yeah, Celestial Armor can still do it. Look at that, 700, occasionally 200, 400 per hit. I think that's because I'm hitting the legs and not the main body right here. Wait a second. Ow, fuck me.
Thanks, Shion.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I couldn't get to the healing circle in time.
Take this!
Double Demon Fang! Incineration Wave! Now I can let loose.
Oh yeah, it's doing about 600 per cast and it does it twice. As weird as it feels, this is actually my best damages for like time it takes.
Not today!
Wait, can we break him? I think we can. That's a weird break animation, but oh no, there is a good one.
In a bind?
Ah, but he does have a middle HP thresholds. Alright. Oh, Law actually managed to break him. Good. Oh, now that's the area that we want to hit. Alright, if it's gonna be that Divine Saber, it's gonna be the one that we need to do.
No further.
Alright, that actually was not aiming at me. Good. Wait. Okay, no, now I can't look up anymore. That was only a temporary thing. Shit.
Take this! In a bind?
Amazing.
Keep going.
I'll smash you!
I have no idea what other attacks they're actually supposed to be doing aside from stomping. Looks like this guy's just pretty much meant to fuck people that get that close for their damage. I don't think he has like a dash move, so I'm just safe to do that right now. And also, he's not summoning any arts at all. Break him. Actually, no, it wouldn't work. He's still glowing, so we can't do it anyways.
Take this! Just watching you. I can carve through armor.
Wait, no, that's something on me.
I just have to get it together.
We're right
What the
here.
hell is that?
We can help.
No, actually, I have a debuff on me of some kind.
You have us.
I'm not sure what that means, though. What is that? I can't check it, but I have like a little smirky grin face on me. Nothing beats spam. I kind of hate that it is like that, but I don't know what even would do more than this. I'm about to get slammed. Never mind. Not on me.
The enemy is going all out.
Take this! In a bind?
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Finish it!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
And it's weird, considering I used to think like Divine Saber spam or Windblade spam would be like the most efficient damage to that. But no. With jumping being this infinite casting, or instant casting, and assuming the boss is big enough that they won't move, it will outdamage it all.
Probably something that was made here and somehow managed to survive, even after all this time. Not that there's any way of knowing now.
What's wrong?
Oh, I just suddenly found myself contemplating what might have happened to the sovereigns that were meant to emerge from the crown contests.
What do you mean?
You see, the winners of the past crown contests were all strong astral arts practitioners. Furthermore, that enemy we just fought appeared to be composed of several human bodies. It was certainly nothing one would find in nature.
You're saying those were the remains of the winners? That they forgot who they once were?
I'm merely saying it's a possibility.
That's absolutely gruesome. How long had the Helganquil been at this?
It was Rena's great spirit that made them do all of this. Anything to get its astral energy.
We're not gonna jump down, right?
We
I
better
certainly
not.
hope not.
After hearing Dohalum's suggestion, I'm honestly not sure what to say.
I assure you all, I was merely stating the possibility.
Rena's Biology is a new skit that has showed up.
So, looks like the Helganquil have been engineering Zeugles too. Why doesn't that surprise me at this point?
The creatures we've been encountering here have been a little different to what we're used to fighting. But I'm pretty sure they're Zeugles too.
Do you think they were engineered using creatures native to the area?
Indeed. However, based on the current circumstances, I would guess these Zeugles are all that's left of the planet's fauna now.
You mean, there might have been native owl species here once upon a time too?
Not the owls. No.
Is it just me, or is anyone else peckish?
Actually, I'm very much hungry. In real life and in the game, apparently, because we have not found a campsite to eat, and I have not refreshed our buffs yet. Where would we find a campsite in here, though? What is this? Wait, inversion room. I have no idea where we're going or how far in we are in this whole thing. How deep does this place go? Wait a second. Did we? We did.
We're back in that other room? Did the teleporter fail or something?
Something feels off about it.
Look! Everything's upside down!
The furnishings are, at least. No, you're right. The whole room's flipped on its head.
So what was once down is now up, and vice versa. I suppose the teleporter reversed our orientation then.
And we're still able to walk. Alright, teleporter's now active. And this can take us to the surface. Yep. We now have the first teleporter of what there is to. 1 second. Let me... Is there no campsite at all? Okay, can I travel to there immediately? So... let me get someplace to eat. Cook some... just cook something.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
And also to check up on weapons. I can sell platinum dog tag platinum chunks for 2,500 or 25,000. Not bad. Okay, we have new ones. A blue version of that shield. Then need statue hearts and gloaming crystals. Why do I feel like those are from the enemies that we've been fighting, but I just haven't dropped them yet? Well, that for the adamantium tendon, Yeah, we have one of that. So if I'd been fighting all of them, probably would have had maybe one, enough to make one of these things. Well, that sword looks fancy as fuck. Ominous eyeball, cursed claw, and blistering fang. What the hell is that book? Hold up. I need 4 dark tree blood. Wherever the fuck that is, I want it. Because this book looks fucking beautiful. Fancy and highly impractical? No, how would it make it impractical? No, that's a very practical way to hold literature. An ominous eyeball will just get me a book with an eye on it. Nah, this is the prize right here. And yours have similar look, like of the little glowy things around it. But yours, we can actually make some. We can make a new thing out of it, and you would have way too much. Just does anyone need phantom fangs at all, or no, for anything? Or I make something for law. Kisara Woods. But that's for her second tier one right here, not her first tier one. Though it depends on when we're going to get an adamantium tendon, so I'll say that's alright. Did that place have any new stuff for me to make? Accessories or... Ooh. Motherfucker! There was a new accessory. A mysterious fragment. That on default makes casting time down by 20%. That would actually be incredibly useful on a number of people. It'd be useful on Shion, on myself. That's more potential spam. That's a flat cast time reduction that would be good, but also that means technically you can make this thing, if you get it level 5, have a minus 40% cast time reduction. or minus 20% along with the counterattack damage stacking that we've been using. I need to find a level 5 one first, but god damn it. We have new weapons. We have new accessories. I just gotta... Oh, wait, skit? Taking the road less traveled.
What do you all say to taking the path less trodden for once?
Path? I don't see any path.
Do you mean that thing that looks like an animal trail? Path may be a generous term. I'm assuming you know where it leads?
My gut says to a bridge.
Hoodle says your gut's wrong.
Really? Well, it is definitely in the right general direction.
Not that main roads are necessarily danger-free, but he does have an uncanny knack for insisting on some strange and unique routes.
Alphen always did like a challenge. Can't say I appreciate some of the more daredevil ways he's taken us, though.
Like the landslide he insisted was a shortcut before disappearing off the edge? Nearly gave me a heart attack.
I'll say, yet the intrepid explorer looked as happy as a pig in muck.
Probably best we stick to doing our own orienteering in the future.
Hey, so what about this route then?
Maybe if we pretend we can't hear him.
Don't you think the path forward is fraught enough without making extra problems for ourselves? Maybe best to reel it back.
Good point. I say we stick to the main track like regular travelers for once.
Guys? I will break down this wall!
And then growing up, another one.
Hey, Law. Been training?
Yeah, I guess I got a little carried away. You think this is bad, you should see the state of my underwear.
Yeah.
What?
A word of advice. You might want to refrain from mentioning that stuff around girls. Ones without a military history especially.
Man, can you imagine Rinwell's face? She'd have a nervous breakdown.
I meant in general, but you sure mention her a lot, you know.
Huh? Oh, you know, she's always there, even when you least expect it. Springs to mind easily.
Either that, or maybe some part of you is subconsciously always wishing she was there.
May the trials and tribulations of young romance never change.
Romance? Like I'd be interested in that know-it-all tomboy. I'm more about mature women. Someone more like Kisara.
You know, I used to be a tomboy too when I was Rinwell's age.
Look, it's not tomboys I have anything against. But come on, you've got to admit she can be a lot to handle.
Hey, I miss anything? What's all the fuss about?
Rinwell.
Thunderblade!
Ah! What the hell was that for?
A little birdie told me you were speaking about me behind my back.
From the looks of it, I'd say you've got yourself a rival.
It wouldn't be called the Spring of Youth without a little storm every now and then.
And there's another skit immediately after for coming here. Affection in its many forms.
Hey, Shion. How are you and Alphen getting on these days?
That's a little out of the blue. Why do you ask?
Sorry, it's just... I don't know, I'm just curious, I guess. I mean, a lot's changed now he's got his senses back and all.
I suppose you're right. Well, to tell you the truth, if he'd been the way he is now back when I'd first met him, I probably wouldn't have gotten this involved. But then, if we hadn't met like we did, then I never would have experienced these feelings, so... I guess it's complicated.
I can imagine. I know it's not the same thing, but I know what it feels like to have someone you love who's out of reach.
Because of Miguel.
Alphen's still alive. It's not too late, you know. And after all, who can say what the future holds? I think if I were you, I'd take things as they come for now.
Besides, touch isn't everything. I've never touched you, Shion, but that doesn't stop you from knowing that I care about you, right?
That's true. But I do remember back when we first met, you made it plenty clear you weren't my biggest fan.
long time ago. There were lots of things I didn't understand back then. Not that that's the point.
Don't worry, I'm only teasing. I know what you mean. Thank you. And you're right. There are ways to convey your feelings besides just touching.
I'll say, cooking immediately springs to mind. And if it's someone's favorite dish, all the better. If there's something on your mind that you want to tell him, why not try appealing directly to his stomach?
You might just have a point. I'll give it a shot.
Uh-oh. If it's Alpin's palate you're appealing to, that doesn't bode well for the rest of us.
Well, friendship is about being supportive. Sometimes we just have to do our best and take one for the team, right?
All right, no more skits now. Let's make sure we have a good food buffer when we're going to go back to that dungeon.
Why are you staring at me?
I could ask the same thing.
So this is how the Sovereign and Maiden are supposed to look. You two go great together.
Law, come stand between us.
Oh, sure. You want me to put something white on as well?
Of course she doesn't.
Take a closer look, Shion. It's a miracle.
What are you talking about?
This outfit, it's already got blue accents on it.
So I see.
Nobody sees. And we actually have a skit. Now in the fucking camp. All right. A creepy crawly tangent.
Even after staying here, we never truly got to the bottom of what makes this realm's citizens tick.
Renin and Danon are meaningless distinctions here. To have one's own mind is strictly forbidden. All that matters is blind obedience.
That might be the case now, but it can't always have been like that. There must have been something more.
Once, maybe. Question is that something still salvageable?
If it's not, we'll just have to make something new. No, not we. They've had enough foisted on them as it is.
You're right. It's time the people here had the chance to forge their own path. That's not to say it'll be easy, but it will be worthwhile.
These things take time to... What the? An ambush?
Sorry. There was a huge flying bug and I sort of shot without thinking.
A bug? You mean like a Zoogle?
Something tells me she would have shot it, whether it was a Zoogle or not.
This realm is teeming with humid forests. It's only natural insects would feel more at home here than Menancia. In fact, I seem to recall reading somewhere that bugs around these parts lay their eggs in human food to ensure healthy incubation.
Don't?
Sounds like they're tougher than they look.
What about you, Alphen? Bugs don't creep you out?
I wouldn't say I was their #1 fan. Mind you, if times get desperate enough, I've been known to eat them.
Insects as a culinary option, you say? What kind of seasoning are we talking?
Dohalim, I don't think he was talking about cooking them.
Oh my god.
Hey, a lizard!
God fucking damn it, Shion. And then there's another skit now. The joys of eating.
I love how much amazing food we get to eat even when we're out on the road.
Me too, especially compared to what I used to have when I was still a slave. This is paradise.
It's amazing what good food can do to keep your hopes up. Nagal used to say all the time that the power of food is subtle, yet profound.
Yeah, ain't that the truth? For whatever reason, I find I don't worry nearly as much when I've got a full stomach helping me out.
That's why you shouldn't be such a picky eater.
Huh?
She's right. You always leave food that you don't like on your plate when you're done.
Come on, what's the big deal?
Back in the day, I couldn't think about leaving any food. It was such a waste not to eat at all. You needed every last scrap of energy.
Exactly. Even when my brother and I didn't have much to eat, we all did what we could to make it taste good and enjoy what we had.
That definitely explains a lot about why you cook the way you do, Kisara.
Dohalim, I bet you don't know what any of that's like. You must be used to food being handed to you on a silver platter.
Sometimes it was gold.
You didn't shy away from that at all.
Although, there was one experience that does come to mind.
Oh?
When I first learned that the food I ate originally came from animals and fish, I was rather taken aback.
You just ate whatever was in front of you without even thinking about it?
That's a silver spoon elite for you.
This dude ate stuff off of an actual gold platter. Oh my fucking god, hold on. There's another one as well now, apparently. Zugel's taste testing. What?
Your cooking has really improved, Shion.
It's because of you that I understand what makes it so fun. I'm glad everyone seems to enjoy what I make too.
I've noticed a disturbing trend that after it's your turn to cook, our ingredients tend to run really low. What's up with that?
That is a good point, Law. There's a weird difference between the amount of ingredients she prepares and how much food actually gets served. Curious. Very curious indeed.
I don't know. Isn't it pretty normal for veggies to shrink a little when you fry them up?
Or maybe she eats all the bad batches herself so we won't notice.
Come on, I wouldn't do anything like that.
Then how would you explain the difference?
Ahem. I have a theory that I wish to propose.
What is it?
As we all know, Shion here can have quite the appetite. I imagine she often taste tests her own food as she prepares it. By my eye, it would appear that her footprints are leaving deeper impressions as of late. Far be it from me to level such an accusation, but the facts lead me to conclude that...
She's been snacking while she cooks.
And yet, she still looks so slender in her clothing.
Yeah, I'm kind of envious, actually.
Wait a sec, are you guys trying to say she's...
I'm what?
Nothing?
Nothing.
Just don't egg on that part, but alright. Let us rest and cook. Depending on where we're going, just got that in my comments were close to out of context. Yep, sometimes. Like, I have low latency mode on. It's just a matter of sometimes people play with their internet just can't keep it up. It puts a large strain on the upload and download. Sometimes people can't actually keep up with it, so the stream will naturally feel slower to them. And others, they can just answer and talk in real time almost. I have a whole lot to be able to do attack up L. Holy shit. Didn't even notice that. 7 minutes. But it's attack up L plus 50%. Holy god. Instead of iPad. Oh, that's also true, yeah. Lost Mars to say to not say something stupid. Oh no, he'll say something stupid. Just right there, he had everyone else giving context clues to not do it. Rare or rate up. I could actually do that. That means that during that area, if I find any other rocks, I can happily get, hopefully, a 5, and I can maybe find the chance to make a single new accessory, maybe? I'm not sure. It would depend entirely on how much I'm... let's not even worry about that, I think. Just go for... Can be on cast time down main. Oh, yep, I know. We already found 3-star rocks for that, but I think I'm just gonna not worry about that too much. That's a fairy charm, which is CP cost down. That actually would be really good. Some of the auras you have max of. Nah, we good. We don't need those anyways.
This looks perfect. Guaranteed to hit the spot.
22 minutes of experience boost small. Shion is now happy, so Rinwell, who's next?
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little? I'm surprised to see you up reading so late. What have you got there?
Oh, it's a book about magic. I was hoping I'd reach the end of this chapter before I went to bed.
I'm impressed you can read all that tiny text without drifting off.
It's easy. Honestly, the subject is so interesting, it keeps me wide awake. Although I have to admit, the more I read this book, the more I realize just how much I still have to learn. I hate not knowing it all, so it pushes me to keep learning as much as I can so I can be a real expert.
So that's why you're studying by the campfire every night, huh? You've really changed, Rinwell.
Really? I don't feel like it.
Remember how you used to be when we first met in Calaglia?
Sure, but that's because I was still hiding a lot from you guys. Am I really all that different aside from that?
Definitely. It's the difference between a rock and the sun.
Are you saying I used to be like a rock? That's not something you should use to describe a girl, Alphen.
My bad. But the comparison is still apt. You used to not be open with us about your magic at all. And now look at you.
Well, I guess you may have a point. I used to hate studying magic because my parents made me do it. And after everything that happened, I felt like it brought nothing but trouble. But now, I don't think it's so bad after all. Maybe I really have changed more than I thought. All magic is simply astral energy combined with knowledge. It's neither good nor bad by itself. It all depends on how you use it. Saying it out loud, I guess I finally made peace with it.
I think you have Law to thank for that.
What? Why him?
I mean, he was kind of the one who...
Nope, he's got nothing to do with it. None. Zilch. Nada. Nothing.
If Law heard that, he'd be pretty bummed, you know.
You're crazy. I don't see why he would be.
Are you saying you rather he wouldn't be? I'd say the fact you can get so worked up about things now is another sign you've changed.
Sounds like someone wants me to put on a little magic show.
All right, all right. I'll take my leave before I say anything else that might get me into trouble. Just make sure you aren't staying up too late, okay?
Ugh, I'm not a little kid anymore. Yeesh. Though, actually, it felt kind of nice hearing that. I wonder why. Woo! Hootle, let me know if you sense anything.
Alright, she... Aquarius Damnation. Hold up. How does one perform this thing? Because we've just had him, Deus Roar, which is over limits, land in art, and hold 2 of the following buttons. Triangle, square, or X. Tap into the trap the one cyclone with light and all that, yeah. This one, though, it's water, primarily. Dispute over limit, hold 2 of the following buttons with a 5+ combo performed using separate arts. Wouldn't that just be also even for me with the way I'm playing it right now? It has to be 5 hit with using separate arts, so it cannot be the same art that got 5 hits. That could be Celestial Hammer combined with a Sub-Zero Confinement. I might have to try that. Let me get the chance. Oh no, it's Rena. That's right. You always read it as 5 different arts? It doesn't need 5 different arts, though, because if it is, that's a huge time constraint. I think it is, honestly, just 5 combo with using different arts. Not that you need to use 5 separate things, because then how would you time all that?
This is crazy.